What's up? That was funny. I'll leave that in there. I was using that as the microphone. I don't know why I was leaving that in my hand. Movie review here. Another video. Yeah, that was funny. Him review. Woo. Yeah. Still trying to get back on track. Whew. Alright, we'll restart here. Ready? What's up, everyone? Another video here. Got him review. Jay saw it twice. And saw that movie twice already. Wanted to go see it with me so we could do our review and that I'll be part of it since it's been like probably 6 or 7 movies at 6, 7 that we haven't seen together. We got the end of September coming up, so we'll have our September movies ranked up. I know not that many, maybe 3 or 4, right? Yeah, true. We might go see one more, and then obviously we'll have our October list coming out. Yeah, those are probably our next couple movie reviews. Jay said, yeah, he might go see one this weekend, and if not, it would be just this one for before end of our September. But I'm ready to get into this wild one. What a movie! Kind of creepy, kind of crazy, kind of all over the place, kind of sporty.
Yeah, so, honestly, at the start of the show, the actor was an actual football player for Florida. Not sure he's currently playing, but...
Nah, I think he started to get into acting more now. But yeah, definitely a cool little fact that I'm sure not a lot of people knew. Kind of started off like you were saying with him as a kid. Yeah, very young, watching the Super Bowl, seeing, kind of showing, what I got from it was, showing, the brutality of football, kind of, to such a young age, where they showed don't want to give away too much, but, the injuries and stuff, we'll just say, what it can do to, a young brain and young mind, I guess, seeing people, injured and in pain, but I think that was just a little bit of foreshadowing they put in there, they obviously didn't touch on it that much, I just noticed it. But yeah, it started with him watching his favorite team basically win the Super Bowl, but favorite player also getting hurt. Kind of just jumped forward to him being one of the best quarterbacks coming up. Kind of confused on that. They didn't really say how good he did in high school or anything, or showed any of it. They were just all right, he's really good. Got a brain injury, right? And that's where started the weird shit. Illuminati type shit to me. That's what it seemed like, but I know it wasn't actual Illuminati, but gave me those vibes. He went to basically he was gonna replace that guy that he adored at quarterback. He went to go train with him, and that was just kind of where all some stuff kind of went down. A lot of different fight or crazy scenes, I guess. Spooky to weird, just downright weird scenes, and then kind of during the practices it showed a little bit more the violence of football, I guess. Yeah, but no real gameplay ever in it, other than on TV that the kid was watching. They never really showed Cam play football, other than him throwing the ball around and then him doing the drills. I'm working out. Then the ending was kind of weird too. Well, I understood the ending though. Just thought it was weird. A lot of different stuff going on. Don't want to really spoil it, but just kind of typical what you would expect, I guess, while you're watching it. That, hey, he's gonna catch on and stuff, you know. All over the place. It was just all over the place, honestly. I never could really keep track of where we were in the movie. Obviously I could, but it was a little confusing.
Plus the fact that, yes, our family was involved, toward the beginning of the movie, just, you were saving it,
Yeah, you kind kind of had to get rid of the phone, and that was it. Like, we knew, like, the dad died, obviously, but they didn't really, like, did they say how? No, right? They just say he got sick or something, or he went overseas, right? Maybe he died overseas. Just forgot, but yeah, it definitely showed. Like, I get like the deep meaning behind the movie. I do get it, but I just didn't really fully enjoy it, I guess. But like, I do understand it. Like, I understand like the deep meaning behind it and all that, and what Jordan Peele is like going for. But he made it, right? He was directing. Yeah. But I don't know. It wasn't my favorite by him, obviously. It wasn't like Get Out, or what was the other one? Yeah, that one was good. I liked Nope a lot. So, I don't know. I would say overall rating, it wasn't the worst movie I saw. I can definitely say that with certainty. What would I rate it? I'm gonna go with like 7.2-ish. I would say, yeah, it wasn't like the worst, and I did like some of the stuff it had in it. Thought it was kind of interesting and gory, so that always makes up for a bad movie. Especially like the hits and stuff in it. I wish they showed that one hit where that guy like got cracked, but they just showed the brain injury, obviously. But I don't know. I thought I didn't think it was the worst movie that I've ever seen. So go with like 7.2, right below a 7.5. Obviously had some definitely room for improvement, but I've seen some worse. So 7.2. What do you got it as?
Honestly, it wasn't terrible, I guess.
Because you saw it twice, so I feel like you have a little bit more input.
Yeah, still make reviews. So far, I'd say, definitely, understand what he's doing, but still reviews, but I don't know, I think of it as like 6.8.
6.8. It's a pretty good overall like number, I would say, because I feel like I was being a little generous with 7.2, but we're here. I already did it. So, but yeah, I could see why it would be like a 6.8, especially if you didn't like fully understand what the heck was going on. Like none of us really did. Yeah, makes sense. And like we said, the ending's just weird. Understood it, obviously. It's just was expecting more. I feel like they made the trailer out to be like really good, and then it just not sure if a lot of people that were on our subscriber list have seen this, but if you obviously have, let us know what you guys thought, because I've seen some very mixed reviews on it, obviously. You know, it's some people obviously liked it, and then some are criticizing pretty hard. We're kind of like in the middle, I would say. At least I am. What do you feel? You kind of like on the it's bad side more? Or on the fence? Kind of like right where it's bad, but it's like hanging on by right on the fence. Yeah, it definitely could have been more. I know, like, obviously they didn't get like licensing and stuff to use like real NFL teams. Like, I didn't expect that. Like, that's not what made the movie bad. I just feel like they could have showed more of like after the fact, like after like if that all got found out at the end, like they could have kind of showed what happened to the league or something, you know, to like the team too. Like, I mean, because if you know what football is, that's an 11-person team, like sport, or 22 really is your offense and defense, but it's 11 people. So like if a couple of them are dying at practice, like isn't the coach gonna like know? Like, how do they not just like say something about it? I don't know. I guess I'm just too much of a thinker sometimes for movies, you know. I always think of stuff like, I'm like, why? Like, I don't know, just like, it makes no sense. Like, the coach, or like, where was the coach? We never even saw a coach. So, I don't know, it just confused me. Like, there's just no one's dying in like the NFL at practices, so. Thought that part was kind of weird. The dude obviously getting hit by the speedball thing was kind of funny. I did like that part. Just thought it was like weird and like creepy, obviously, but still funny, obviously, because it's just dumb. That part was probably my favorite. Yeah, just taking shots to the face from right there, 100 miles an hour. It's crazy. I don't know who thinks of that stuff.
I'm sorry. Whoever is a sports me, maybe I'm just not sure about. Maybe I'm just a smart baby.
Fix them up a little. Yeah, I could see it. As long as these people like read the critics, I guess, right? Gotta actually read what's going on. Pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, please. But yeah, we finally went and saw a movie together again. I think the last one was Final Destination, so been a little bit. Hopefully we can see a couple more in October together where we see some more freaky ones and get to rate them. We'll see you guys on our next one next week. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Yeah, I got a big college football day and NFL tomorrow, so you guys enjoy it. Got a crazy week this week. We know we were talking about it on Thursday about all the stuff going on. See you guys on our next one. Peace. Go freaking football at him. If it wasn't my phone, I would.